Okay, so this is how I vet a girl to see if I want to keep her in my life for a short-term relationship or a long-term relationship, whatever the case is. This is how I vet a girl out, and this is how I treat them from when I meet them until like probably the fourth or fifth date that we have together. First thing you have to understand is that if you don't respect yourself, none of this works. You have to be able to respect yourself as a man and understand your own value. And the only way that you can become valuable and respect yourself is by being able to look yourself in the eyes in the mirror and trust the guy that you're looking at. You have to know that the guy in the mirror is going to do what he says he's going to do, and you have to trust that you have done what you said you're going to do. So this is how you trust yourself, and this is how you build respect for yourself, is by doing things that are respectable to you, not validation from other people. Once you respect yourself, then you can actually properly do this, because if not, you're just going to follow these girls and chase them and chase them and chase them, and they're never ever going to stay with you. So first thing you're going to want to do when you are seeing a girl, or when you meet a girl, you need to gauge her energy. I don't like this let's walk up to this girl that clearly is like not interested in me at all. Like I know you've seen this before, like the guy at the gym that like goes up to the girl and he's like, take your headphone out, and she takes her headphone out and you're like, hey, I thought you were really cute. Like, let's not pedestalize women off the rip. All right. First of all, there's a way to like significantly improve your ability to get initial attraction from women, and that is by going to the gym and taking care of your physique, and by your dress, like your appearance. Your appearance matters. It doesn't matter as much as your like masculine frame, right? And your masculine presence. It does not matter more than that. But I will tell you, I'm right now in the best physical condition I've ever been in my entire life. If you go look at some of my previous videos, or if this is on my second channel, you can go check my original channel. It's just my name. I'll put the thing here. You can see that I've lost a lot of weight over the years, and that I am in the best shape that I've ever been in. And I will tell you, it has been a lot easier for me to get the female gaze in the gym, or just in passing, or like when I'm out, than it was previously. It worked before, like it was fine, because like I have a nice personality, and a lot of these girls, we'll kind of have some back and forth, and then we'll I'll get her number, and then we'll go get dinner or whatever. Like, here's the thing: I was still dating and seeing girls when I was bigger. I just had like a lot of confidence in myself. But now that I look better, I get the looks first. Okay, like before, I was kind of more of the like, hey, like take the headphone out. I just wanted to say you're really pretty, like that. Let's not pedestalize girls off the rip. You want girls that have genuine burning desire for you. Okay, a girl that has genuine burning desire for you will do anything for you. Understand that she will do anything for you. I have been with girls that have had genuine burning desire, and I've been with girls who haven't. And let me tell you something: the girls who have genuine burning desire for you are the ones you want to keep around. You do not want this half cold, half warm girl that you don't know. She plays hot and cold. She has an avoidant attachment style. Get that girl the fuck out of your life, bro. Okay, those are the worst. Um, so work on yourself. Work on yourself, get in good shape. And then wherever your traffic sources are, whether it's Tinder, or if it's like uh like cold at like daytime, like you see a girl in a coffee shop, cold approach, or if you meet her in like a nighttime bar environment, or through a mutual friend, you have your traffic sources where they come from. See the girls that have genuine burning desire for you. Okay. You will notice, like, there are just girls, they'll look at you, they'll smile, you'll start talking to them, she'll start biting her fingernails, she'll start playing with her hair, she'll be super nervous. That's the girl that you want to talk to. Now, once you get her number, and actually, here's an even better thing that you can do. I like to walk around without my phone, and when I'm talking to a girl, we'll have a little conversation, and I'll say, "Hey, you single?" Right? We'll just ask her if she's single, and are you seeing anybody? That's what I like to say. Not if you're single. Are you seeing anybody? And she'll go, "Oh no, I'm not seeing anybody." Right? Which is a bunch of bullshit. If a girl's not seeing somebody, okay, if she tells you I'm not seeing anybody, she wants to talk to you. All right, and you say, "Oh, cool. We'll take my number down. We should get coffee sometime, or we should come hit a lift sometime together." Right? I'll let them take my phone number and then see if they text me. I like that strategy a lot more, because, I will actually see, is she into me, or am I just going to get her phone number and look, like a pussy texting her, "Hey, it was Steven. Nice meeting you earlier today. Like, want to grab a coffee later?" But anyway, you can either way works best for you. Regardless, check the energy, and the energy stems from the text messages. I have noticed every single time you really want to find out if a girl likes you, look at the text messages. When you get her phone number, or when she get, you give her your phone number, and she texts you, or you text her, or whatever. Let's say for the example that you get her phone number and you text her and you say, "Hey, like, it was nice meeting you." Now, how does she respond to that? Right? Does she say, "OMG, it was nice meeting you too"? Maybe mention something about the conversation. And if you do the approach correctly, you should actually plan to hang out before the approach ends, right? So you should say like, "Oh, like, let's, we should do this thing together." She'll bring it up. She'll say something, right? It'll be a longer text message. If she's not that into you, it'll be a heart message, right? Another one I had this happen to me one time. Actually, this girl, I don't remember her name. Let's just say it was Sarah, right? Sarah from Target. That's how she saved my her number in my phone. I was in a Target one time and I saw her and I thought she was pretty and we started talking and she saved her number as Sarah from Target. I never called her. Okay. I just, cause it's like, what's the point? She didn't even put her name. She just said Sarah from Target. Like, waste of time. But after you start the initial conversations, see how it goes. Like, does she text you back? Does she respond? Is she texting you first? Is she double texting? I had a girl the other night, actually. I got her phone number. She texted me the next day, and then I went on about my day. We were like texting back and forth, and then she said something, and then I didn't really say anything after that. And then she like double texted me. She texted me like 2 hours later and asked me another question, or like asked me what was going on. I was like, "Oh wow, okay, so this girl's into me." That is how you find out if a girl's into you. She will double text you. She will call you. She will, you know, see how you've been. She'll try to initiate hanging out with you. The thing is, a lot of men like to play offense. A lot of men like to play on the aggression. A lot of men like to play, "Oh, let me take you out on a date. Let me like escalate, like, oh, like trying to have sex all the time, trying to kid." Like, I'm telling you, bro, if a girl has genuine burning desire for you, you don't have to escalate. Okay, you don't have to like lean over and like put your arm around her and then look her in the eyes and then her mouth and all that. Like, dude, if a girl has genuine burning desire for you, she will just like jump on you. Understand that. Okay, now you're gonna have to play more offense on the front end, but you have to start playing defense like after the first, like at some point very quickly when you tell she's kind of into you, you need to start playing defense. She needs to be the one asking to hang out. She needs to be the one asking to see you. Otherwise, you're wasting your time. And I'm telling you, bro, every single time I have stayed in a relationship or like a little like short-term thing with a girl who I was putting in the effort. I was texting her, "Hey, what are you up to tonight?" She was flaky, or she'd come see me. She was spotty. I'm telling you, every single time, it was never ever worth it in the end. Like, even if we ended up hooking up, it was never ever worth it. So understand, like, it was a waste of time. It is better to find other girls. Okay, so the first thing you're going to want to do, like I said, once you get the girl's number, you need to see how responsive she is to you. Okay, the second thing is, again, you are going to have to play a little bit of offense. You need to plan a date immediately. Let me say it one more time. You need to plan a date immediately. You need to plan a way for you two to see each other right there. Okay, you need to plan for something, and it needs to be relatively inexpensive and easy, and something that you can dip out on if it's not going well. A great example of this is a walk. "Hey, let's go on a walk together," right? You go on a walk, 30 minutes, you're having a good time. You can keep hanging out or you can leave, right? If you invite her out to dinner, or these guys do this shit where they like, we'll take a girl to like a comedy show for the first day. It's like, yo, bro, you just met her. You guys just met each other. A first date is crazy to take you to a comedy show and you guys are out there. And it's like, if you find out halfway through the thing that you don't like her, now you're stuck on this date with her. You got to drive back an hour. Like, no, okay, meet me at the park. Let's go on a walk at this time. All right. And I when you do the date, I wouldn't say like, "Hey, want to go on a date at this time?" I would just, like, the way that's worked best for me is I just call her, or I'll text her like right as I'm about to go do it, and I'll say, "Hey, I'm about to go get a lift right now if you want to come with me. Hey, I'm about to go on a walk right now if you want to come with me. I'm about to go on a run." Or hey, I'm about to go grab a coffee. You should come with me. Or even, hey, I'm about to go grab lunch, but don't go anywhere. Like, go to Jersey Mike's, bro, and get a sandwich with her, and then come home. All right, you don't have to do this like I don't know, like these guys are like, let's go to like some steakhouse and spend $150 on a girl that they just met. And once you do that, like you will see again, if she's really interested in you, she'll come on that walk with you. All right, because it's boring. A girl that look, a girl that's not interested in you can play that she's interested in you for a free steak. Okay. I've seen it happen. Look, I have had girls before that I have been in bed with that she is laying right next to me and she's literally scrolling on her phone, showing me, like guys that have been DMing her for months that she has used for free food. Okay. Understand that the girl that you want, right? The girl that you want who is like, you think she's head over heels for you. She's in my bed with me telling me about how she used you for a steak. Okay? Don't be that guy. All right? Do not be that guy. Do something simple. Invite her out to something very simple. I like to call sometimes. I'll be like, "Hey, what do you do? What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I just got out of the gym." Cool. Well, I'm about to go on a walk. You should come with me. Right? If you want, you can invite her over to your house. If you're really about it, bro, you invite her over to your house and then you don't end up going on the walk and then you guys hook up and then you kick her out. That sounds a little brutal, but if you're really about it, that's what you do. And if she's really about you, that's what you do too. Um, but like you don't have to do that. Like if you really want to see her, if you really think she's good quality woman, um, you can go on a walk with her or whatever. Just find out. I would honestly, like personally, I wouldn't even hook up with her because in my brain, I'm like, I don't even know if I want to hook up with this girl. Okay, the way I treat sex. Okay, I'm the one that has to put in all the work. All right, for what? A nut, bro? It's not that serious. Like, understand it's not that serious. And if you have an abundance mindset, or if you have like women in your life, you're not worried about getting a nut off because there's already other girls that you're seeing. Okay, like understand that. So for you to just like, I don't know, fuck this random girl that you don't know, it's like, why would you give away your seed like that to a girl that you don't even really care, like you don't care? Why would you give that energy? Why would you let her energy enter your life? Because that's ultimately what sex is. It's an exchange of energy. Why would you exchange that energy with a woman and like hate it? Like, don't, you know what I mean? Don't do that. Regardless, you guys go out on this date. And then for me, it's just let's see how she behaves on the date. I'm not asking a girl questions, bro. I'm not trying to have a conversation. A lot of guys are always trying to have a conversation. Oh, how many siblings do you have? Where are you from? Are you from here originally? Oh, super cool. When did you move here? Like, fuck all that, okay? It's flirting. You guys are just joking around and having a good time with each other, okay? That's what it should be. You guys should be flirting and having a good time. I'll give you a perfect example of this. I was on a date one time with this girl. I don't know. It was like fucking like 6 months ago, and we were walking. In this day, I think I just picked her. I think I just said like, hey, I called her and I was like, hey, like let's just fuck around and find out. I picked her up and we like went to go get ice cream, right? And after we got ice cream, we're like walking around this little like city center or whatever. Like we were in Nashville. We were in like East Nashville. By the way, so I don't live in Nashville. I'm like an hour away. I didn't call her and then drive an hour to see her. I was already in Nashville with my buddy. We just hit a lift and we're like hanging out. And then I fucking called her and was like, want to hang out after I left my buddy's place. So just like understand, like I'm not planning these dates like days in advance. So we end up going and walking around this little city center, and um, there were people playing tennis on this tennis court, and I was like, "Oh, look, they're playing bocce ball over there." And she was like, "That's not bocce ball, that's tennis." I was like, "No, that's bocce ball." And she goes, "Bocce ball is not even a real thing." I was like, "No, bocce ball is a real thing." And I was like, "Yeah, they're playing tennis there, but like bocce ball is actually a real thing." And she's like, "No, it's not. It's not a real thing." I was like, "Yeah, it is." And then we're having this back and forth, like, yes, it is, no, it isn't, whatever. And so as we're having this whatever argument discussion, this other group of girls walks by, and I stopped the other group of girls and said, "Hey, is bocce ball a real thing?" And one of the girls goes, "Yeah, I've played bocce ball before and I've seen it on TV. And she's talking about what bocce ball is. And then I'm telling her, I'm like, what happens? Like, you try to get the other ball as close to like white ball or whatever. I don't know the actual term for the bocce ball, like whatever. Um, She's like, yeah, that's exactly what bocce ball is. And I was like, see, bocce ball is real. And see, like we're having, and she's laughing and I'm laughing. Like I'm not over here like, oh, do you like to color? I love color. Like, what's your favorite breakfast meat? One time in college, I asked the girl that. One time in college, I went to breakfast with this girl, and I remember I asked her like, what's your favorite breakfast meat? And I always think about that now because I remember that day like very, very well. And it's crazy just to think like how far you come. Like you got to learn this stuff. So that's kind of why I make these videos because a lot of guys just never learn, and then they get stuck with a woman that just sucks, or they just never have women in their life, and then they're like watching porn and jerking off all the time. So and then from there, it's like, see how she talks. Like after the date, it shouldn't have to be this crazy long date. Don't turn it into this 4 hour thing. You guys spend time together. Leave. You don't have to hold the door open for her and say bye and all this stuff. And these girls, oh, bro, I hate this. These girls say shit all the time. Chivalry is dead. Like chivalry is dead. When did chivalry die? It's not that chivalry is dead. It's that like the woman that I can get today is half as good as the woman that my grandfather got. When he was my age. And that's just the truth. Like I have to work twice as hard for a woman that's half as good. That's not fucking fair to me at all. So, and I think that's fair. Again, I said it at the beginning of the video. Like you need to know your worth as a man. All right? And I will start being chivalrous. I'm telling you. Look, once these dates start going on, then I'll start opening the door for you and I'll start taking you to nice dinners and stuff. I don't know about like the flowers and stuff, but again, it's like they don't want that. And let me tell you, the nice guy, the guy that's opening the doors for them, the guy that's taking them on nice dinners, again, she is telling me about you, okay, while she's in my bed. Understand that. So like, don't be that guy, okay? I'm telling you, she doesn't want a nice guy. And I'm not going to talk about that in this video because this video could get really, really long. I don't have the time for all of it. But I can make a separate video talking about that separately. She doesn't want the nice guy, bro. She doesn't want the guy that buys her flowers and takes her out on a nice dinner. She just does not want that. Okay? She wants the guy that she can't understand. She wants the guy that she can't get his attention fully. So be that guy. And then from there, see how she goes. Is she texting you first? Is she asking you to hang out? Is she asking you to spend time with her? And if you know that she's asking you to do those things, if you can see that she's actually interested in you, and she's putting in effort, she's coming to your house, she's the one trying. I'm telling you, bro, you don't have to escalate with girls, bro. You don't have to do this fucking let me go sit next to her and put my arm around her, and like maybe I'll touch her thigh and she'll like get closer. Like no, like if a girl's really feeling you, now obviously like you're probably gonna have to like break the touch barrier, right? You're gonna have to like sit down next to her and like maybe you can. There's a way about it is what I'm trying to say. Like it shouldn't be this like 2 hour like how do I get in her pants? It should just basically be like, I don't know. I go on a date, I sit down next to a girl, we sit at the bar, I'll sit down next to her, I'll put one of my feet on her chair, on her bar stool. Not because I'm like if I put my foot on her bar stool, I'll get laid tonight. Like that's not what's going on. I put my foot there because like I just like to open up more, right? And so now I'm like kind of already like close to her. I'm like talking to her like this. I might have my arm on her chair like that, and we're having this little back and forth, but I'm natural. Like it's not an uncomfortable, like I'm not like trying to do anything. I'm just like naturally sitting like this. Maybe a lot of times like I'll like grab a girl's hand. Like if I see a cool fucking tattoo, I'll grab her hand. I'll be like, that's a cool tattoo, you know? But as far as this like, oh, like having sex and like kissing and all that stuff, dude, I'm telling you, like the girl, if she fucks with you, if you guys have already been kind of like fucking around and like play fighting and whatever, like she's gonna fucking give you the hint. She's gonna get in your face and like try to get you to kiss her. She's gonna do it. All right, so understand that. You don't have to like, oh, like should I kiss her now? Like maybe if I take her to the rooftop of this bar and the sunset's going down, then I can. It's like, why are you thinking about it so much? But yeah, once you have seen that she's putting in effort, then you can start to put in more effort yourself. But seriously, like I would not take a girl on expensive dinners and do all this stuff early on. And again, she will show you if she's into you. If you have to text her multiple times and ask her to hang out, she's not that into you. If you can't figure out if she's attracted to you, she's not that into you. If she's got 15 other guys she's talking to in her phone that she's actively seeing all the time, she's not that into you. Because I'm telling you, a girl that is into you will stop everything that she's doing, get on a flight, and fly across the fucking world just because you asked her to. Just literally just to suck you up and then leave. Like, do you understand that? There are girls who will get in their car and drive 5 hours just to come to your house, have sex with you, and go back home. You're trying to date a woman that is not into you. And she probably has other bad qualities too. You're trying to date a woman that is not into you. You're wasting your time. Date women that actually have genuine burning desire for you. Date women that actually care about you and that really, really want to be with you and want to invest in you. That's the video. Hope you enjoyed. Have a good day.